Leo, welcome to your reading. Oh my goodness, struggling to start. So we'll go ahead and get into it. I'll go with your start with your astrology cards first. What came out for you for your astrology was Uranus, radically change, and then at the bottom of the deck we have House One, which is individuality, self-image, and approach to life, which is ruled by the sign of Aries, so your fire sign counterpart. And then for your tarot, we have the Page of Wands, the Hanged Man in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Cups in reverse, with the Nine of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So, with House 1 in Aries, which is the first sign in the zodiac, and then with Uranus here with radically change, and on this Page of Wands here, there's a lizard, which is symbolic of change, of new life, something new happening, a new beginning. It seems like there's a new beginning trying to come into your life, Leo, but with the Hanged Man in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles right next to each other, it feels like there is kind of a bit of a blockage. There's stagnation here. There's no movement. Now, this could be on your end, that you're not making the right decisions to get your new life going, or with the Hanged Man, because this is a major arcana, the Hanged Man is standing in your way as a life lesson of some sort, because we have the Page of Wands here. It looks like you're ready for a new beginning, but there's something stopping you or blocking you. And it seems like with Uranus here, it could be that there's something that you need to change. And with the Nine of Cups here, it could be something, your desires, your goals, your ambition. Maybe you need to reevaluate what it is you're after, and maybe figure out whether or not what you're after is what you truly want. Because with the Ace of Cups here in reverse, it feels like it could be that whatever you're after, you're not as emotionally invested in it as you thought you were. There could be like a spiritual disconnect from this thing that you'd like to have in your life. And that's why things aren't moving. But it seems like maybe there's something you need to change, and it could be what your desires are. Maybe what you thought you wanted isn't actually what you want anymore. Or it could be your approach to your desires needs to change. And with individuality here and self image, especially for Leo, you guys are kind of about your self image. Very, people are drawn to you, eyes are drawn to you. The way you present yourself to the world could be what needs to change. Something about who you are, your individuality, who you are at your core. Because it looks like you have the opportunity to move forward, but either you're not moving at all, or there's something that you need to shift or change or think about before taking your next step. We have the King of Wands here, Death in reverse, and the Page of Cups. Okay, so with the King of Wands clarifying the reversed Hanged Man, it looks like you should actually be taking action, but there's something stopping you. Seems like you have the power to do so, to start taking action. You have the knowledge and the direction. You have the energy to move forward, but something, it could be your perspective, something that how you're viewing something is what's could be stopping you. Maybe there's an old belief or old way of seeing things that needs to change. That could be very well what it is with the Death here in reverse. It's like there's something that you're not laying to rest, that you're not letting go of. It could be old, stale emotions when new emotions with the Page of Cups is trying to come in, but you have this Ace of Cups in reverse blocking you. It's some kind of old feeling. Could be fear, it could be doubt, could be insecurity, could be the way you view yourself. Maybe you feel like whatever it is you're after, your Nine of Cups, you don't deserve it. With your self-image and your individuality, maybe you view yourself in a negative way, and that's what's stopping you. But it seems like this is something that you can let go quickly. Like you can release these negative emotions quickly and move forward quickly with radical change here. I don't feel like this is something that you need to reevaluate or think about or dissect or understand any longer. It's something you can just drop and move on. Because it feels like this thing that you're holding on to, possibly this old way of thinking with the Hanged Man here, is something that is ready to be put away, Leo. It's something you can rest in peace. You could bury it and move on. It seems like it's dead, stale energy, dead, stale emotions that you're hanging on to. For some reason, when you have the power, you actually have the power, you have the authority, you have the strength to move forward, but for some reason you're letting yourself stagnate. And this could be due to how you, Leo, view yourself, or even the way you think life should be approached. But this isn't something you need to continue to hang on to. Because it's with the Page of Cups here coming after the death, there's a new opportunity here, a new opportunity to feel something different, to experience something different, to move differently. Maybe start viewing yourself in a more confident light, maybe some affirmations if it's to do with your insecurity. If it's like a relationship that you need to let go of, it looks like it's definitely time to move on from that relationship. I don't think you're seeing the power that you have within yourself, Leo, because it's definitely here with the Page of Wands here and the King of Wands to clarify the Hanged Man. And you have the Lizard here, which is signifying or symbolic of a new start, a new beginning. observer, and chop wood. That was in reverse. So with the observer, I need to see the picture. Maybe it is, Leo, that you're still reflecting on whatever this stagnant energy is, whatever these old emotions or whatever it is. Maybe you're still looking at it for some reason. And with the chop wood here, this is a broom. So for me, the broom is what? It's something that you sweep with, you clean out. So it's like, instead of, and this came out in reverse, mind you. So it's like maybe it's time for you to kind of do some emotional cleansing, um, sweeping away old thoughts, old behavioral patterns, uh, old emotions, old ways of thinking and doing old ways of how you do things, maybe trying something new, especially with the Page of Cups here and the Ace of Cups here, because the Ace is number one, so it's about something new. And then we have House 1, which is a new beginning with the lizard here, with another symbolism of something new. But you haven't done like spring cleaning yet. So maybe whatever you're holding on to still with the Death in reverse, you need to let it go, sweep it away. Clean out the cupboards, clean out your closet, your emotional closet, your emotional cupboards. Because it feels like you're ready, but maybe you don't believe you're ready just yet. Maybe you need to ask yourself why you're not ready. Are you afraid? Is it fear? But you're definitely ready. And honestly, you probably don't need to really ask yourself these questions. It feels like whatever it is you're holding on to, you can easily just drop it if you decide to and move on to something new completely. And this is going to be something that's more fulfilling for you. This feels like maybe your belief system or what you believe, you don't believe that you can have your Nine of Cups. This feels very much like faith. Maybe you don't believe you have what it takes to pursue this thing, but you do. But you have to believe that you do. I can believe that you do. Spirit can believe that you do. But if you don't believe that you have what it takes, then you, I guess you don't have what it takes. So it's up to you, Leo. You do have what it takes, but if you don't believe that, then um, you'll have to work through that. Even though with these cards, it doesn't seem like you would necessarily need to work through it. You would just need to drop it and move forward. Some people need to work through things, but I don't see that you need to work through anything. It feels like you just need to let things go and move forward. Whatever that thing is that's holding you back, that's stopping you from taking um, action, you need to let it go so you can move forward. Because whatever energy you're currently in is very stagnant, very stale. Nothing's really happening, nothing's changing. But you have to be the one to let it go, Leo. Nobody else can do it for you. So, Leo, what's it going to be? You're going to let it go? and move forward? Or are you going to just, stay and play in the stagnant energy that's doing absolutely nothing for you? You need radical change currently. And that just requires you to drop whatever it is that is holding you back and move forward from there. But, use your own intuition, make your own decisions. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to validate what you're already feeling. All right, Leo, that's all I have for you today. Hopefully that resonates with you. Hopefully you take courage and move in the direction that you'd like to move, because you deserve whatever it is you desire, Leo. Anyway, have a great week.